a selfish contestant who's only out for herself, or a savvy competitor with her eyes on the prize? Player 278 made a surprising decision on the Glass Bridge Challenge, and fans are outraged. Squid Game spoilers ahead. Squid Game The Challenge kicked off its run on Netflix on November 22nd, turning the dystopian thriller into a real-world competition show. The series sees a group of 456 contestants compete in a gauntlet of challenges in pursuit of a $4.56 million prize. Naturally, these challenges aren't life-threatening like those on the real Squid Game. But that doesn't mean that some competitors don't treat them as life-or-death scenarios. Take player 278, real name Ashley, who raised some eyebrows for her actions during the Glass Bridge Challenge. The rules of this game are simple. Contestants are assigned a number between 1 and 20 and have to cross a bridge made of glass tiles in the order of their number, starting with 1. Some tiles are safe, while others will drop when stepped on, resulting in the contestant being eliminated.
Oh my God.
So the players got together and decided that they'd all take turns making the first leap onto a new tile. That way, everyone had an equal chance of making it through, rather than the people in front taking on all the risk. But player 278, who went 5th, didn't go along with the plan and refused to take her turn making a leap of faith. That forced fan-favorite player 301 Trey to take multiple steps and inevitably fall through. To add insult to injury, after refusing to follow the plan initially, player 278 eventually did take the first jump onto a new square, sending viewers into conniptions. After watching the Glass Bridge Challenge play out in episodes 7 and 8, Squid Game The Challenge fans hopped on social media to discuss player 278's actions. Unsurprisingly, the majority of the comments regarding her behavior were far from kind. As one Redditor wrote, "Imagine the lack of foresight that she must have. By pulling the stunt she did, everyone hates her. And she still ended up having to do the exact same thing she was supposed to do in the first place." Another Redditor couldn't believe player 278's choices either, calling her hands down the worst person and player on the show by far in their comment.
Oh, hell no.
They also wonder why none of the other players went out of their way to speak about the situation. Expanding on that point, one person commented, "Everyone enabled her. Trey should have stood his ground and quit jumping, and the guy behind her shouldn't have stepped up till she fell." Others brought up the fact that she only went along with the team strategy once doing so would benefit her, a choice that only further fueled the fire against her, even though that's arguably the point of the whole show. One Redditor couldn't find any rhyme or reason to it, writing, "She went ahead anyway after Trey left, and then proceeded to make only one guess, which was the strategy agreed upon to begin with. Make it make sense." Between the Glass Bridge fiasco and her actions during previous challenges, player 278 doesn't have the best reputation among Squid Game The Challenge audiences. In fact, it's no stretch to say that made herself something of an antagonist in their eyes. But she owns up to that. She broke it down for Entertainment Weekly, saying, "Right now I'm getting all this backfire on social media. And for some reason, everybody has gotten it in their head that we're suddenly a team and that everybody is playing fair. But somebody has to be the villain, and it lands on me for not taking an extra jump." She also made an interesting point regarding the nature of the competition, saying, "I stand by it. I would do it again. I made it across the bridge and I used what I had to get what I want. Was I helping people on the bridge? Probably not, but it wasn't a team effort." She's not wrong. The Glass Bridge Challenge was designed for every player to fend for themselves after all. And there's only one winner in the end. So you could say that player 278 is the only one embodying the true spirit of Squid Game The Challenge.
I don't know these people from a can of paint. I immediately felt that clicky and I'm irritated as hell.